ANS Trading Agency Limited. Yejma ya pa door-to-door courier service. I different London or hima chrome and I say Europe babia or pesa wo shepo ne ma de bagana no. Yejma ya san ye bio. E so better left-hand drive vehicles. A car to create a truck timber. I pesa different Europe e bagana. And I say o pesa be 20-foot container and 40-foot container duty. You didn't want to temper. It doesn't matter. Baby, I wish you put container and free. So the free China. And I say Europe for now America. Baby, I person best to piano. You bet my amount. Duty there. We are one of the best ever the whole Ghana. So per se unyai and our tea and ka will be a visit www.anstar24.com. We are the best.
You wanna come over Friday night to do Miss on society ever sweet, sexy, delicious. Abba, makacho the shame baby and abu motina net a guy no it's a hook name who they know or a Friday night to do na if you then you be biara yeshia. Say Eshon and guy no sir. Able to as a painkiller that's all don't know why abba painkiller, abba gringo, abba orgasm. Chede ninyi na neza kaho onwa no e wo shema wo frema abatru Allah I love you people jumezi wona we share that me yezebro one ANS Trading Agency woye edwumoku a oban shipping hunyeme nyina wo bomodinare no wodi hudwuma pepepe de ewo Ghana na pede water car for Europe was a bro another mpo no ewo Europe ho no manere peka ato area door to door courier services wo Europe na UK ni nyinara efre ANS Trading Agency a wonyo bedi ho komo na wa hwe na wa ye bibiara mo pepepe plan two contraceptives abre na abre nyina la eridu ho na mehye wodo ode edu because eridu ho besie de okwa adwuma na so odi no ho a o adwuma mo sosoro na nyima tsew kama into chere oye da na la dini de bedu ho but eridu ho no de ehwe na ebo wa wodi ho bandam robe ya awo no onye tweatwea nti dam no ode bomodina na wonsa ka plan two contraceptive oye yala na chede amen na ede clear bibia Ethiopian Airlines meant na fa akure ne de biala epo na adwuma be yala na chede the same color of the room de bia oye de mpo besia na no twe onfo benye no kwato ntum nsol wontu kon wonko baby African countries wonko baby oboko bia ombo modina na honensan ka Ethiopian Airlines ticket KTA mobile menyim oda hom no waye de gwai yaponala na se me picture mdo to social media no we hu do KTA mobile phone na medi twa editwa picture na nyim de ho clear me fa guest ya na nyinala oye KTA mobile na use but modina na ware sompo wonsa onka hode ende ye bebedi enufu hon komo amanfu penufu ibinum penenkete ibinum pena aboden ende yerbe ya babo hwehwem yebo hwehwe enufu nanyu asiye mosima owode eso enufum mosima enufu na esoma obetrigger metwe no wetum wafo ni nyina yebedi nkomo na wona wanyemre bebedi dama nkomoin marankasa me very own sweetheart pleasure massage therapist
in the house.
Ransford Afai.
Abba Django.
Thank you. Aqua. Nice to have you here too. This year, Yenshi, Bani Yeshia. It's nice to meet you. Bana Waba. Sisi ade aye cool. Mpocho ebe na ebodi ni bia so emo hina.
Oh, adi unim dada na afia na.
Ntel bobo he no nkomode.
Yes ma'am.
Nkomo so ye do. Akwa aba.
Yeah na.
Ebo ho no nkomode.
Oh. Nkomode de. I was able to me board of I say get agrowing it. Agrowing. Oba shase was able to me board nkomode. I can't won eso.
Ntindare bobo nkomode.
Nkomonso na me like wo me relationship.
Oh, kafra any na de agya
nkomo no na eribosia. Eribosia. Ransford.
Yeah do.
When you jenufu ha.
Papa.
First of all, me be say enufu ya baze.
Anyful Makasi idea my bond with whomever brought us into this world.
Okay.
Yeah, because touch is very key. And to bond with the one that brought into this world, definitely you have to be fed and then be nourished and then to live happily ever after. To foundation of growth in the career started free, sucking the breast. See, I think God actually gave women much bigger boobs for a purpose. And aside, for instance, breastfeeding, we na uklivi e worry oba na so your ba ho ade na mo be one flesh is why. No phone also a part of the body of your wife. You don't have to take it for granted. See, I think with time, we'll go into it.
You don't have to take it for granted.
So,
yes,
but your phone to an bomb.
Me too, don't worry. Bomb, menstrual crash. Oh, yeah, now they are me so. Menstrual, why? You know how we do it.
Me pede me bisa unkomode. Eka de benyin like any benyin wo hormone ma o mane yinaze. Unkomode.
Yes, ma'am.
Wo boy na nyu agiwe nufu a.
Papa.
Onum. Papa. Onum ne dan.
Eish. Oze nufu na nkasa. Ubenum a ya botre. Yenye ne gidigidi o. Ya botre. Nti se ne nufu na tie no. Atesa wo skin. Imagine say ya dia abo na obi abo. Say ya. Sana obi treat you partner no e bia na wa skin no. Sana was so treat you. And no cry there was we taking good care of it cry than our body no. Because I know you pinching like a crabby cry. Hey, you say your thing.
Okay.
So when you are sucking the breast, you need to calm down and prepare release everything and then just concentrate on the breast.
Release everything.
Oh, send yeah, my baby no for. Send it done a num na. Obo to me no man no aboni num ta. As I ended day. That's what you have to do.
Them no num what the name. Nti onum wenu fa. Ma try them ranka brofu pi.
Yes.
Oma wo twafo a.
Oh yes.
Oma wo twafo.
Yes.
Pa.
I can't
se oribedu na se wenum wenu fa wo twafo a.
Okay, depending what bema be honest and your yenny. And then I can't so. All right, you have to do it. A idea was a way. Ubema there was a way ma obano. You can't say so ubedina unum ne no for no. And no crying was all the chassis. So what because a ma be one ma unum ne no for and a man gets more wet.
More wet.
All right.
Answer pedem bisa question based on me bisa ntina me bisa that particular question. But then me pedem bisa na what's a new for left one? Hey, na mama no simple. Left one no yet do. Pa. Runs.
Me left the one
yeah, ningina yet de.
Mbenyin so wonum wonu for left or yet de.
No correct, almost the same.
Oh, I see.
Almost the same.
Panta, which one went for left her?
Ben,
only ben our commando, and some money yet though. Oh, I cannot name your brother.
On the right now. I would do, but on your thing, I no can left now, and no ma who can count. All right, yes, okay, count. Oh, Emma Beman who say, oh, I didn't know I no, not to say, I owned.
Nerves in a one and pedame bano.
Yeah, I was going to add to what
she said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who are you no? What to be handled in ye, pa now noon ye, now manipulating ye, cry year. I had the scene say, while they can.
Oh, yes, yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Over to me a sake or bar, no, a man who crabber.
Yeah.
Remember now,
I won't do no.
I only know self.
And correct.
Remember now,
I saw Kobinen of man.
Oh, yes.
How many times?
Oh, perhaps 3 or 4 times. Oh, say, oh, can't be beer, there's breast orgasm. Not over time. Obey him. For Bible class is sick and you shall find.
You shall find.
I know, baby, now call who didn't doubt because I just training an idea. So what did they make
Mami for Wembrim.
Inti. Remember, me pedo explain it breast orgasm no. Mbanko fotase.
Okay.
Because I'm sure don't you be no me de botum asoke nu farm nipa no ho aba without necessarily the eridi nipa.
Yes.
Nti che breast orgasm no mo me.
Okay, so the entire body is an erogenous zone. You can between I say love spots. Nti body near or dot spots. So what they make an answer. Anna wo body no ho a eye bro. Anna pressure bia so ne the sort of nerve it awakes.
Okay.
It will be nya a certain atinka bi wonu mu a na because over time no o nya sa touch no.
Okay.
Ti o hwe breast no so a mo Roberts 9 to 12. O breast no the breast nya.
Nanka me we back types of breasts so. But
then the sensitivity of the breast no it is the same as the clitoris, but just say nerve endings na ebi do so sin bi.
Okay.
So into say ABR by science and facts, say the clit is the most sensitive. Na your baby na said your person you're licking and as ube man crampo no it's against your belief so we lick your bad. No fun there at least. And the purpose of sex is to please. And from please come the word pleasure. Nti odo ankasa na say di ankasa about respect. Nti wo di die ma oyere no fu. Na ono so ma on kwan na also be sake no fu na. Now the two friends saying what the left no two we know now massage right now. A cat nerves no bomb to all the way to the vagina area. Whilst you are sucking or not or your wet say or you be or very your friend saying pleasing brain now she is in the room as and when the sucking and the touching and the massaging goes on obey wet because baby or crampa no odobe maybe ohu nedim na or then is kakra na no hafo on can't feel nothing vulgar nothing sexual so
it happens
into how much more Odome na me ka hwe no kra hu me na ho afọ how much more say
matacho
me no betu me no nti obetimi atobo asake breast no now with the right mentality sex is always from the mind now all lead the woman to that
pleasure no
nti orgasm there your breast orgasm but obia no person penetrate obia no fall in between the legs to leg and then tongue fuck and now visa. But when you have now my breast no so the time it needs you can achieve that purpose.
You can achieve that.
Be a time. What suck breast in less than 30 minutes. Just imagine. Now
question baby sense emotion.
I know, right?
Have you had a breast orgasm before?
Oh yes.
How was it like?
Yes. Oh say. The thing is that yakama ato yetirim say clitoris no ana echeba no eno nko na wo don saka ana wo de okoti chichi a ebe ma oba na ye wet oba bi wo hono mu a ono no on pese obeko ne clitoris ho kra.
Oh really?
Yes. Ya one man sa I get sa we no obi to me report ma nkomo me oba na me ni nete no me call clitoris one on pay, but me no for one ope. And enye bibi ehu, it's a normal thing. Because enye obabia no open clitoris. What say the make na say? Obabi wa ne no for ubetimi anom oba no for. Ne ho beba ma. On say me ma ni because obabi wa ne ho ba wi afi on pese obedi no. Yes, ubetimi anom no for na ma ne ho ba. Esane ne pepepe a sex the craft and don't know come.
Na mo ho aberi eli die then.
Exactly.
You can achieve about 12 different orgasms.
So, but you know something? Ebi mo so need sa energy no.
Debi, once anything ayana yena, you was hard driving. Okay, about the ayana to the beer because of hormonal imbalances. You wouldn't have the drive like a man has it. But bema or mrepa, just allow. I mean. the first orgasm, the second orgasm, and then now also a brain now pushing. There be try third, no try third now. You want to mature to the level 400.
You see,
to the level 400, and son will graduate.
Of course.
So you see the reason why.
I don't know why women sometimes only want to give up after the first orgasm. There are different forms of orgasm. I can even suck your toe.
As for the toes, don't go there. As
you
for the toes. As for the toes. As for the toes, I like it.
Yeah.
I no, liking it is an understatement.
Yeah.
I love it.
Love it.
It's kind of tingles.
So
Like the electric
if
shock.
you can suck the toe for a woman to orgasm, how much more her breast?
Yeah.
Majority of the nursing mothers will also tell you, say, it's not as if say it's nice to see, but then sometimes their baby's aggression towards the breast, crack and give them orgasm.
Yeah, Baba, nursing mothers know one side how to even suck besiane nufu when orema abofrebe nufa because enufu mano afano ordinary no kan enufu no so kan egba na enufu no be sha ase wa hyehye nti otutin nti e baba e ho monum so but Ransford mpede me bisa o asoke enufu
All the time.
Baby asoke.
As
a man, how does it feel? What pleasure do you get? Besiano the honor, there are some nerves connected to it into original feelings be. But as a man, what pleasure do you get?
Okay, so the pleasure of knowing say you are doing a good thing for a woman is even enough to make you happy. One, you should understand what pleasure actually means. Pleasure in one word is fulfillment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Enti me de well no for na emefe. Enti me hu no for no. The sense of sight grandma many aje grandson na me de me touch about. So, and then when I'm sucking and I'm sucking right, I will be hearing sounds. So the sense of hearing. So
okay.
Enti knowing I'm pleasing you no grandpa enough to give me pleasure. But then what's sucking no for in a manner that you suck and squeeze her, then of course the juice also will come in. Until juice no about with the it tastes very well, but I wouldn't want to mention any milk brand because they might not like it or they may like it.
Hey, boy, Ali, what you kawa?
Eti say of mommy not what me nourish aklan during the foundation of their growth. How much more? No for na say na I say akolade nyi na you try no for you try akolade no for na say husband will take you over.
Oh yeah.
So what they make because no for na say and the little stimulation and manipulating it take a lot of the milk into the friends breast for you to suck and enjoy. Until the more you do it, the more you enjoy it. Well, you never do a hard. You might want to ask yourself, say, if people smoke cigarettes, what pleasure do they derive from smoking? Yeah, but when you do it once and twice and thrice, then you build up the pleasure from there. So what is it? Becoming acquainted with something makes you want to do it over if it's good. If it's not good, then you stop.
You stop.
And I be sure say no baby be answer now. But take it tonight, say it's very pleasing, it's nourishing, and it helps you build your immune system the most.
Wow. Oh yes, it's a mbesiafono. They suck their own breast. Have you sucked your own breast before?
No.
They bida.
Actually, me too, me say me
If you can reach credit.
Oh, maybe Andrew. Mean try that, but I don't know. Then
type you know. I don't know. So type in here east and west and answer cool. What's it?
No, men from chen. Oh no, east and west. Enough no, then left and left. That be.
I'll verify.
But I remember verify had day.
Myself.
No, but say it's no wa. It's no already. Why they make a boom kaka? So when you lift it up a little, it comes. Your tongue can, even if someone nyinaring can nipple na, the tongue can play around it.
And it's
nice, you be able to try it one.
Arousing a technique to do that to yourself.
To yourself.
Whilst your husband is watching.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
Chelsea, Liverpool,
Hey!
I don't know why women are in the home and they are not taking advantage of the God-given features that they are endowed with.
Intino, and your wife, you or one way you know, for no, I shall
you don't have to do.
And I don't even see the reason why.
I'm speaking to men who want. I don't know. Almost say a crock romance and I don't get them. Until we are by now face now you are flexible enough to actually kiss your own nipple. Try, you know. Bama who we are now we're going to.
You're a biobejai.
Oh, they be
You see, I don't see the reason why a man be very fair. Obey you home when a partner in him and now obey be crazy. I want the partner in him. You know,
shyness is anxiety. And anxiety a fear.
You know, you can even sit or partner take couch share TV, or sometimes when you guys get naughty, he can even sit in the couch. You also sit here. You raise your legs like bakowa. Then you play with your clitoris. Yes, then he will be watching. Like it's so sweet. It's sweet.
And you feel comfortable.
Unless the man is not that type of person or person, you know.
Every man person.
Every man
I'm telling you, every man pay.
Okay.
Rans, are you sure?
I'm telling you, it is when you don't dare. When you don't dare, we all conform to that godliness, you know.
Yeah.
But when the Bible says a man shall leave his father and mother and cleave to their wife.
Yeah.
Cleavage, cleavage.
And as about bunny cleave or can you cleavage as some
English. Now go school double words now. Bag any baggage, difference with cleavage difference. I technicality, I'm telling you, me English major. Cleavage, cleave. Look at the differences. Okay. Anything cleavage to become one flesh with a woman. Your person or in the body there's nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Okay. Or
play with the clitoris.
Also open ball, okay.
Chef Ransford, a ball left and left. How many types na you?
It's about like 12.
12.
But they are similar. They are similar. Anna Ghana ha Sabia Mufanchemi open volunteers TSR for a fact finding a unya. But in Banner bet me actual, especially maybe if you are in a higher institution where women don't shy in bathing in a group. I won't say there's no there's no friends and guy there's no but we research now about 9 to 12.
Wow.
Similar.
This is actually the first time I'm hearing doors to them.
It does.
I'm too the meaning. Ono kan fante impechi na bogu. Enufa oba ojina ho na ma obogu. Not necessarily do be emia na wegu.
Yes,
but orobo no no orisa dam ne pe na minyim.
The boy drew that's what happens. E boy na e ba form.
There are some breast a bogu crampa I can feminine for you with massage.
A massage nufuna na wa FM.
Or met my FM. Yeah, possible. They said they will to me like
the tummy
abdominal massages. Fruit bar, you me a man.
No, when you fly flat. Transferred my back.
That's
what my
time, because you would have to do it on a regular basis, like you're working out. I don't tell people I can do that, but I do it for.
I will back and want some. And I want for type no more hint in Libya. And the water yes, me comfortable crowd.
You pedana de no.
I tell be my way day no or your shirt.
And you de na
no shirt some tum ne me ya day no or your shirt. Into no etu mi ji ho kakra.
Yen cry yen be man cry no. Your chest and your breast net pay. And every man watching me will tell you,
hey, in the Maya, so may you mark.
And
I'm not Maya, the may you mark, with the moon.
But before oil cregus
for Honey, for you and the Fahuni. Into a massage in France.
I'm massaging for
into a massage in then.
There is a lot of pleasure your breast will give you at a given time. So if you are even angry at Ghana's economic cry, just pour oil in your palm and massage your breast. Where you have been crazy. And then now you have to react to.
Oh, I really wish I could let Ransford actually like own someone Casano on
examine. Ransford, please do it for
because my men are it's not favoring me at all. I know here. Into them no. And the man. Hey, Ransford.
Okay. The shape of the breast in itself is like that of the
bowl.
heart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nyankopon said the kumano. Na wa kumase na wo say
na bibire ya.
Yes, some Nyankopon here no.
No, we don't expose ourselves too much. We go of fear or then the year cry now address it.
Answer na moto to me batin no mu. Ransford enufi. Ehwe ma me ni dia. Or today midi times 3.
Oh,
nedi no mu yedo. Today midi times 3.
Okay.
Inti se benyin de no kwatere she ne nufu ni temeda. Obey simple and easier. I'm mizi better than the quality that she need. Because I'm mizi sha.
Enye no phobia na
don't to me.
And I'm made the name to me. Because ekede de onye into onye no phobia na wotum wode kwate shemidi. No chance for me to run them off. I write them off.
You are out of the game.
I write them off.
Oh, they sakabo.
I write them off.
No, breast play, you can be creative. I mean, say the tissues in the team. And the tighter the better. So what's the better?
Okay.
Anna say, we are bemana. You want that type of pleasure. You only have to oil your penis. Into the little stroke.
Oil.
Kakra. Say into your coconut oil.
Yeah. Okay.
Nyagopomo say we want my coconut in say.
And coconut oil like last time I buy and I wanted to say but I didn't give me the chance. Powerful. Yes. What person would do one? What no partner would do more?
Most more casam na osro.
Yes, with experience.
One came more.
Yes,
pleasure with pleasure.
It's beautiful.
Into them no so this already enough in tim.
Yes.
My men the water like.
Oh dear, me ba. There be me ba. Aba me insure there. Mami oil.
As the oil no. As if fat kwatse no ho.
Yeah. Let's say a training.
As the oil no for kwatse no ho wi aneza or that share enough in tim.
Obeti mi so kra dey gu.
Yes. You should know the sex position for that. Okay, once a beman mount on you. Yeah. Just so
Rans Jana men famen sanye bibi de nufu. Something like this, right? Same okay, today.
You see?
Okay.
Who the
shame? You say panta or try close up.
Panta but my afa close up my ashe.
Oh.
Okay.
So you have the advantage of your fingers.
Yeah.
So in as much as your breast size wouldn't be as big as hers, yours is to participate to please the man. Because maybe he has that fantasy of coming on your chest area and that's your neck area. Or boma normal is like
normal.
You only support
with my hand
trust by pushing your breast together whilst he also
to tighten it
up.
You
help him
because opener then he would have to help himself with his fingers. So but then when you tighten it up, the little trust and tightness.
You are a man into the master me them question me bisa you give us first hand information.
Yeah.
Eze kwatiniri di enufu ni ntem. Na edi di twenu man kasa mo he no yede.
Twenu is the best at all times. But in order not to make sex boring, so you'd want to try what you might have heard or might have read. And then you choose what you like the most.
Yeah.
Because you don't stimulate them enough for them to be wet enough. Already know. Vagina dryness in penetration and or bruising in them. And oba udine to us or bruising na one fat alternatives are. They might not want you near them. They will always have flimsy excuses to avoid sex. And if you can suck their breast for them to orgasm or be wet enough for their penetration, and when there is like that wetness now who a bantam, now also wet me a pleasing by way of letting him have that fantasy he craves.
Yeah.
But I don't really do that dick in between the breast and another guy.
Obi petrol, obi so penofo. Right, yeah, but no for no.
Channel is the ultimate.
Yes, and no dia who really nyina channel we dey obi ba be. But ninya can
the brushing crab is better than
the no for no.
Okay, so there depends.
Obi an dey obi hu no for a bibi ye no.
Of course.
Mama na Erica some about coconut oil na
yes.
Echebe yo da
yes. Yes. So I was saying say this is the pussy, all right? Then you apply the coconut oil here. Se be man or the good in sem. No the foul channel. On say a channel e4 and I say ubie mu on say na ebi wa ha e channel na mo ho a. Ubie mu a the foul say ya. Like de.
Of course.
Yes, because on the far or the bus you're saying the back clitoris no any G spots no on side you know it's so sweet. So ne boy say now you know one inside no the far. Obiem or the some film say the obie book mu na.
Almost my kasa.
Some menye bi da.
But no ordinance from the most more
obie book na. Boame. Ransford Boame.
Okay, so a channel say the tea.
I will ask a question about the coconut oil, but I will share me we and maybe Saddam question.
Okay. So a training the all can and say sometimes we overemphasize and give all the attention to the clitoris.
Here.
You know, forgetting said the labia minora and majora. You know, when it's wet.
I was feeling
you feeling woho. Na a year wetter. Say the wobu fresh aloe vera.
Why am I?
That is all a man
so
needs
slippery
to penetrate.
Yes.
Okay.
Say about the woman is already happy, sexually happy, even without orgasm.
Yeah.
And not yet or baby will have it me dinner or own your orgasm. So a didn't burn it.
Yeah.
So those are the signs you look for. In as much as you might not be manipulating the clitoris, a channel up from the base all the way to the top. Into eyes slimy. Into
it was no fada naturally.
Yeah. Massaging them.
Woman, no more about show no.
Massaging.
Hey, what you for? Ransford. What you for?
For I say.
No, let's only ya.
There be people say adie no there be aba who can. I was who come here who say yes, you know what you're saying. You don't just say it. I was all the actions. Oh, aba who say the
pleasure you get from sex, the pleasure we get from sex,
yeah.
You don't have to take it for granted. At the end of the day, when you are doing it and you're doing it well with the right partner, albeit maybe do it as many times as you can because it releases stress.
Okay.
Even if you are in pain, now you're sake or breast, the endorphins your breast will give you, crowd will solve you that headaches.
Nice to meet you. I'm here. Show you more. I saw. Ransford, make them maybe say some about coconut. No, I'm a man. Kasam as a example. I'm the best person to use myself as an example. Me and Nipa naturally, me yeast growth here very high. So any foreign thing there can easily trigger an infection.
Yeah.
Not necessarily that I have come into contact with somebody who has an infection. Inti amemo hormone as the coconut oil come I would have an infection. As a
infection
Ransford, me say as
no, you know what? We have to know.
Let me understand.
Okay. Says a come menya infection.
Okay.
As the ice cream gumuchem menya infection. Any foreign the only thing
how about wine?
The menya infection. Okay. The only things you can put there are menya infections or you insu another the medically approved gel.
Yeah.
Anything aside that menya infection.
How about like
menya infection.
So
menya infection.
Really?
Menya infection. Into mi wia if say a lake mu wia or there me fa edri to prevent them infection. I'm fedrina by te elek mana pa by a new breed na menya infection. Into somebody like me, how do I use coconut oil? Because most of my watch coconut oil and or my ideas.
For me, coconut oil is good for me.
Them, how do I use coconut oil?
The infection thing.
Maybe she can try baobab oil and see. Oh, there are base oils like almond. What try almond? Okay. I don't want to be mentioning stuff because all cancer and medically medicated for vagina. It probably might give you an infection. So I don't want to say it and you go and try. But they are very rich seed oils. I don't know where you can get weed oil.
Weed oil.
No oil. Now so what did you?
Well, I don't know about that.
Hey, on that channel behind. My cameraman let my thumbs up wa ha. Chede if you ha mo no ma. If you that be said if you one or your papa wa ha mo no. And then go fa confirm.
Weed oil cry untimi untimi to.
Okay.
Oh.
Because omo kanye. Nancy na mo approve say ammonia medicated weed for
so no na channel kwate no ba high.
And you say a channel kwate be oda ma.
No, me, I'm trying to find out what oil will please your body.
No, but that's why I'm asking. Say, who you see weed oil now? How is the feeling like?
Any thing they are menya
how
infection.
Is the feeling like?
Or
it's just like any other oil?
Okay. But I know say it's
okay.
Into the mercury cry for cry
menya infection. Just say insu.
Good kakra very
and said oil good kakra we botu into all the day other mutu make why them everybody make bad decision as I can can top plot into no under the mobe si bia won si for one boom my enko next one na boom but if not me I know menya infection.
We need vaginal massage
because me the rice and a pa area berry and you be me the rice cheddar for 1 week and menya infection.
Wow.
That's how high my yeast growth is. So it gets triggered easily.
I don't know, but then that kind of stress, maybe massage can.
Or stress. How can that be a stress?
Hormonal imbalance. Because coconut oil does magic to a majority of people. So if it doesn't really augur well with your body, then that means there ought to be something within you that needs to be checked.
Or maybe the specific coconut oil that you see,
I'm have a coconut oil.
Me
say ice cream.
Kernel oil,
ice cream. Woman I don't go. Woman
have you tried the natural coconut oil now?
For wine, for guho, menya, for whiskey, for bibia, for guho, menya.
Okay, Johnny, you're delicate. I can treat it for you.
But Moko runs for own market treatment.
Vagina massage.
Vagina on when then?
What?
Say, obey you,
Mobo muchem.
Yes.
That's one sashim.
Ah, there be me family science.
And who no?
Well, I'm not sure be to you.
And the Maya,
yeah, only say a friend say, Ubi only more bar and I say a woman's anatomy, we say, we train her. So I can say, we try our best and baby, sir. But me, the oil, the men, sir. His son say, I'm not supposed to penetrate because any insertion will be penetration. My man blow. My hands.
Ah, na said I'm more the more baba.
Yeah, oh, baba.
Ah, na said what my boy aye.
Any man
discussion you should have.
Yeah.
With the oil, no, and penetrate here, then you see the reaction at the surface. If okay, then you improve upon maybe entry. Because I wouldn't know why you get a vaginal massage or whatever it is that they do around that area, you would have to get a reaction. Something is making it happen that way.
Most of my camera panel is what they me. Most suspect them. Oh, you can make it. What's Oh, yeah, maybe. Oh, balance for the chair massage and door. That bana, yeshana, yeah. What's more can some pan? Or didn't some pound? So back to the breast. Mupocho. I was so as besia.
Yeah.
So Benjamin leads when you funtema. How is it? How does it feel?
It feels
like?
good.
How?
I say, Emma cry for. Yeah, Emma ultra for.
Is it not just the skin?
No.
The
skin. But I think the mind is part of it because or the forward. Who say? Me who say I mean shame, but or the forward. Emma who feel it different. Oh dear, on faculty and then found sound. You won't feel it like. That will not for intimate.
Sure.
Yes. Well, it's not compared to the pussy.
Sure,
all right.
Because kwata menwa jehode. Menwa bodo keken. Oda mucho tumofo.
And I want to say I had to say oh the bema would done and I kwata when he je ho. Se kwata no e mewura wo twem kra na oyi ne boxer shorts na kwata no kra gina so e hunti no ne se ne gina so na body tinko ni ade no na ma wo kra no twa for dada.
Okay.
Do you get it? Enti no wo twa for no hu kwata no wo twa for. Enti no de ba wo no for ho na who feel say he's doing something do you get what I'm saying? Yes, I was say oh yeah and na ama ade na anything so the phone for them now you feel something different like Charlie you know it's crazy like
weird though.
Oh yeah me who hear me the part
so
dear there inti e do was on where what there
but mbisa girly question
bisa me.
It's how many times
in a week?
In a week, it's home penai.
Oh, me should I need specific time and our days.
But within a week, it didn't to it's 5 times, 6 times.
No. Enjoy. Seminya.
Answer on enzo.
I didn't so back. Why now? Me person me can say. Odieno is no how many times I will, how many rounds and how many times I will be doing one in the chest say. We do one man na kon ho ben ma betimi do to say me fan say ne me Mr. Ransford they rad them he's my man we di me ama na kon me ho yie we di me ama me vibrate we di me ama me jonso me ho
vibration na
yes
vibration
cervical orgasm
yes
enti wonya clitoral orgasm na bia onya G spot orgasm na so daddy me my bread Obey I discover other thrills.
So when you cervical na kan when you breast na kan ho.
When you belly button me to a very.
What I say? Enti no o di usana na ho na ya oda aba. You don't need him cry to do again. Like say we do ho na ekon ho ya. You don't really need extra sex again.
I know the man say
it gives you all the Debbie and yet the frequency.
It's not like how many times I know baby watch now baby
Meka don't know the man say in the sense that No matter how
like,
satisfied I may end,
you still need it.
Ochina minya still made
oh, and no, it doesn't spoil anything.
Like Monday to Monday.
Unya, baby, it doesn't spoil anything. It doesn't spoil anything.
But your they see
it me say, would me na ya me there. That's it.
So when you have that energy for a week, run of activities, or you okay? And say
unya time, unya di.
Unya di. So they do how many times?
No, me Jimmy who so many times like that. Jimmy na e come here. I am okay. Yes, mommy. Me okay. Ebia ochina me ndi but ebia in the third day no. And ebia. So what the baby ma me ebedi. What I say?
And it's not always the case. Say it has to be penetrative sex.
Yes.
Say today you've had a cervical orgasm. Tomorrow you can just be kissing and be petting.
And yes. Oh, and then most men ain't me control, you know. Hey, Ghana men,
a lot of men don't like fingering their wives.
When you might go to a restaurant,
no, what's it?
I say, in a restaurant, I say, a lot of men can't don't know and they can't control you.
Hey, yeah, cause a bema, or baby, how to make us say. Baby, I want you to cuddle me, like you know, with the honor. Oh,
what's the Ghana? Cuddling 2 rounds.
I want to
cuddle pie 3 rounds. They cuddle and I cuddle so that one when they busy. In second day, and 3 rounds near they say.
I see.
But sometimes we men have to listen and do exactly what our women want.
Yes.
On sex, non sex, pay that affection.
Would you treat her good?
What makes our wives know we love them? No, this subtle things we do.
Yeah.
Cuddling, kissing, touching, even fingering. This animal now. But how many? Look into the camera and ask how many men finger their wives.
As for the fingering,
ultimately, Emma or Baron Saneno. No, I didn't know. So, okay, so on coconut and flowers. On best of all.
Maybe only about
I was just playing with this, and it's very nice. It's very nice to have it. Oil it.
Now, finger.
Play with the plates.
Yes.
Hey, you know the chow.
Yes.
On his action, most maybe a chow if it clears and not the.
Pay respect to the labias, you know, and then enter. Oh, maybe Cherry be said, and Yakotskasian in the DK. I had a G spot, no.
Yeah.
About 2 inch. 2 inches deep. This will be about 1, I'll be about 2.5.
That's a for the sake of viewers, for one fetch them 2 inches.
2 inches, I'm here. 2 inches will be like this. 1 inch will be like this. 2 inches will be like this. 2
inches.
It's 1 sabio or body and more than this.
Okay.
Obia sabio no kwati beke to akra me fere kan almost sono. Na body ebu to so no cramp. At least they should have about 2 inches.
Oh, akasefo bi wo mo send them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Of course, everyone is endowed with more than 2.5.
So should I say eyi wo kwati not the pen top pass still or
2 inches na
pen top again. And so ultimately please your wife.
Pen top it so only day you.
Yeah. 1 okay. So okay, I say 2 inches here means yeah. You should be able to please your wife. 1, because you go 9 shallow 1 deep. 1 can have 2 inches in no crampo no, and then you don't even go deep. And a shallow no on a pleasure no. The depth of it, they really want to try to feel that cervix also come into play. And clitoris here, what I say, a whole plant in itself. It goes all the way to the cervix.
To the cervix.
As far as you go, no. In as much as say we are 2 inches in a G spot, which is the support upon. There is other routes. If you can do vaginal massages on your wife, you will discover other, very spongy spots even in the vagina. So what did they make an answer? And G spot in Kuana, or say be a Gafenberg say we G spot in T. They be enter with your fingers and then locate to the left and then to the right what other spongy areas there is, because root nyankopon fa ma mbebo say we clitoris ntia no ani wo mu a ba beka cervix no
se wo se wo hwehwe
nti wutimi penetrate na o ye nine shallow na no for na no ye ne de bia na o ko inside that or see rough.
Are there question you may be earlier but must say be are there nerve endings from the breast that connects to the clitoris?
Yes. There is. There are organs. Your sexual organs, I don't know your internal organs. And the entire body is mapped all the way to your feet. That is why we can suck your toe and then you still will come.
Okay.
So what you say? I mean pleasure, like fibers. Like I said, I talk a cable now. We fit on through her. Ash blue and friends other brown more other colors.
Other colors.
A piano there, so anti on sorry precope now on conco penetrate to a bra on massaging the feet and relax a body no. And as on massage breast and now kissing and now say found some foul trim and now send the con and man no and ban who say ABR. Or Bobby didn't so what did Jamaican say? That is why so for player one way go by that way and do it like 10 to 15 minutes and make sure say whilst you are doing it your wife is also touching themselves. A lot of them also they don't like to touch themselves. So what's sucking the breast cry and then the right hand that baby the left hand touch yourself. What is wrong in touching yourself? When you're masturbation and maybe one day let's treat masturbation. You have the right to touch yourself. It's yourself. What did they make us say? What do you make it up with the suffer when you now?
What I want to mean for
what was out to Trebasua?
Madam Sal to run, I'm the Mansell Muaji feel.
Mommy, show.
So what
bear money no
second, you are touching yourself.
Bear money no or no porno or no phone. Now one casa. Don't say at that point, no way be you name. Maybe I may fancy, maybe I saw that, so I will be you name and on Ubutu. So the space between Unini no. And as he is sucking the breast, then you can also use your right hand. You can get the coconut oil in your palm. Now, yes, smooth amount. Then you also be rubbing your clit.
Oh, no.
And he will love it. Like you will both enjoy it.
Would even come before the man pays.
Yes.
It's as simple as that.
Oh,
yes.
Of course.
And Mamin try the back on so.
Yeah, Mamin come.
Yo.
Yeah, sometimes you di imbana or massage or cletter and maybe it's the thing said the penis is enough for them. Pleasure. Well, men always get it wrong because because they have as big penis as this is, it is trusting in the woman. The pleasure is just at the tip, either the clitoris or the G-spot. So, Masa, you are missing the point. Trusting in the woman and then causing pain. Until when you are bringing out, we say no, or no one can say massage.
Trusting the woman and causing pain. Whenever trade, maybe some material. You may see one away from your national mayors are one ANS Trading Enterprise, Plan 2 Contraceptive, KTA Mobile Phones, and Ethiopian Airlines. So one feeding you be a more than an ocean and asking my youtube. Yes, the brown ear church on most will be the warmer. Our and was so ma I went to say a kumpodanala. Nasa would dempum, Nasa ituni would chew quati any would chew quati any man no free as a more seen a day. We do one, we be poor, but do one more boy and watch your conodo, or a very, very much allowed. Ransford, as he dino on yet the man did in being for Mercasamo one. Yet the borrow papa so yes, I come. I say on a dibesiano on ye there, a repeal quechi, Bessia be or we are some me became, meaning the why ye be that. I'm a lamitin he, I me debia me ye be. Baby, go deep. Hit me hard.
So, there are times.
Hit me hard.
There are times.
Now hit hard and me a Bessia Ransford, hit hard and what hit hard or you do?
Of course, Obi Nkase. Yeah, and then I'm explaining. Say, the fact that the clitoris is here doesn't mean say one a penny base who here plants. We go to bunch here. So Ediaban was here. Who had the roots now? Who bet me the roots now? Baba yet. So roots. This more or less like a root with its friends as a carrot in the roots.
Inti leaves no not tell sure na eduaba ne shase.
Exactly. Inti clitoris in a quite deeper, like 4 inches deep. But the sensitivity no any one into one wapa support which is the G spot. There are other spots. There is the U spot, there is the A spot. And I'm saying you can only discover that if you are a man and very endowed into your crowd penis no and now they share other spots. But and you likely so be other spots because what you so unsa. That's the reason why men would have to start fingering their wives. Who you so unsa and now other that sports areas now yes support to say this sport no. And na fie ma obroni bi discover na o ha catch us say we a friend say this sport and na we use sport na we
and okra
boy ya Canada and so munye
share a sport no say be ma na de nsa finger smoothly na nsa to me koka sa a sport
me man come extra time
aba
me man come extra time
so de nsa koka a sport na se na ye den no and no ebetimi ama wa square Anna runs me boy. And wait me my own
what to mama square.
Yes. It's me see Adiana dear. I was so with you but say match no.
Yeah, me person me Minister of Health mama license.
My time ma
so
hey, no, I'm not for bus square.
You doing him?
That's for
we are not make me mention me last one.
Last submission. My time ma so
yes, let me
30 seconds. Once for the run out for 30 seconds.
And to win him. Let me go to the men. Se bema no o sake enye ye man no kwan ye no fo ye do. E bema no so ye omude. Enti no sa wo num bema ne no fo a. You o tatre ma no wo de num no fo no. You see the stank, very powerful. When you are doing it, don't use your teeth. Don't use your teeth.
What the one is nkwofo
yes, no, don't use it. Found Catrema no, she to me at the Catreman in Namhosa. Now the Catreman Casano, what you pushing? No, what you pushing no funny room? Like, let's say, like this is the tank like this. I wish I can just use my hand. So easy, you put pressure on exactly. Now, what do you pushing no for no
pressure relaxation?
And now, what you pushing now? Then I get there. And so, no. What they want no ye no na baako onsa baako nso o twist na wo de onsa baako nso aso be ma ne kotimo e ma maka kire mu se munya kukudro nso mu kunu no kotimo mo partners kotimo muntumi nsom obabi wo ho ntumi nso ne partner. What is wrong with you? Hold it ma be ma ne feel so or your be ma like or your be mo te ho what sokotie nim
hold it massage it
yes. Into one quarter no with tank no. Now the one on way no what they twisting not hard, but you are twisting. Now the back on so quarter no what me so quarter and shwani na crowd boom. And ma'am almost sure you say sa line near demuno. Oh yeah, a young one day.
Perineum
baby was ice cream win. Ransford my time so Ransford us won't see a most more finger war year no. Well I imagine that we are play jumaba. No boy abu no rema wa bre. Ebia na lord na hono popin su bi egu no ho kere wa bre. Na atwene na tar wall no ho. Na abomodina na egbu eni name na de won san na da shem na keys ebe breda. Ai
why dey be upon ba be say ye ni bi
maka sama mo twere ya afọ
ye
di be si
na me social media handles me social media handles Facebook YouTube baby a obeko bia nkomode hima ena me pacho ene sister aba guy aba papa bi odi ni birthday last Sunday ain't no Abba guy but I want to say you free when
me wine na land
I me pacho
I have Friday nights I normally don't sleep. I sleep around 5 a.m.
and I'm me pacho when so yeah me boyfriends no crew no me pacho
crew no
see your money
crew no meka ho
when see your money yes hacienda
mpochebo to maka
okay say my unofficial presidential staffer comprehensive sex educator. I mean, I've already made my mark in this industry. I always talk about sex because I say
hypocrisy.
I don't want to use the word hypocrisy. Yeah, ferry. And ferry anxiety. Anxiety is fear. Bible so say I have not given you the spirit of fear, but of sound mind. What warum kwana obana on anything or your dear. With me exploiting and I explore. Man be beer I want any HCP esita. Now you hear me so massage na me massage na there I discover where because what kind one
I experience
hotel Casarere East Legon. Pacho handle.
Pacho incommode hima. Baby, Mr. Mo messages by your pa, but message me. Then you go straight to the point to what you want. Nothing now. Better to hi no now. Me hi no me. Obiso to me friend. You know, obiso to me friend.
Handle no massage by Ransford.
On Facebook.
Okay.
Na Instagram massage by Ransford.
Person mama don't for me shout out.
Shout out my time man.
Shout out to friends Alex Fifi Osumante London.
Yes.
Me say KOFI TV and Alex wo me.
Oh, I don't.
You invite me now.
You must invite.
And then shout out to Hair Point GH. I don't know mommy way. And then my life coach Papa J.
My time,
about my number, please. Obi here 0546 310125 0546 310125. Me patcho emfa e pass mum. E your business. Open wine.
Us a bottle wine. You don't want to support or joining in the show you do. One I was sending messages no when you may send the message bearer. Mobo mozenara na my reply you. Dembre or hima keno. Men send the hi na injaho. Facebook aba guy Instagram aba_guy. Send a message up. Mobo mozenara na my reply you. Thank you so much for joining us today. Ransford yedasi p de tun safra we bay. Sweetie pie yedasi de tun safra we. Miss Nonsi said ever sweet, sexy, delicious, aba orgasm, aba guy, aba tasty. Me adao aba jango, aba pepe. Bomozenara Kodara. KOFI TV. Friday, Yabasani the another interesting topic is bro. Have a good night.
Bye.
ANS Trading Agency Limited. Yajma ya pa door-to-door courier service. I different London or hima chrome and I say Europe babia or besa o shepo ne ma de bagana no. Yajma ya san ye bio. So better left-hand drive vehicles. A car to create a truck timber. I person different Europe e bagana. And I say o person be 20-foot container na 40-foot container duty. You didn't want to temper. It doesn't matter. Baby, I wish you put container and free. So the free China. And I say Europe for now, America, baby, I person best to piano. You bet my amount. Duty there, we are one of the best ever the whole Ghana. So per se unyai and our tea and will be visit www.anstar24.com. We are the best.